So this is the OnePlus 8T. I mean its box. And yeah, the box is so tall that it almost touches the complete aspect ratio of this video. I guess they just love making tall boxes. And as I open this box in an awkward standing posture, this is what you get in the box. There's quite a wide space at the bottom because obviously there's a huge charger beneath it. Spoiler alert. And the spoiler alert came a little late. Sorry about that. So here's the phone wrapped neatly inside this plastic layer. And as most of us know, this time the company decided to go with a glossy back, unlike the matte finish which is on the OnePlus 8 Pro and OnePlus 8. So yeah, this is what you get in the box, and that's about it. No, I'm kidding. Let's see what else is there inside the box before we come back to the phone. And this is how you open the box. I guess this is, man. I mean, if there was another camera, I would have shown you how am I standing for this angle to shoot in. And this is the first layer of the box. So this you get some manuals and stuff inside the box. Let me just quickly go through them. There's this safety information. There's this red cable club card and the highest SAR values defined on this leaflet. And you get this invitation letter for the red wedding. No, just kidding. You get a SIM eject tool on the back of this leaflet and a quick start guide. And as you can see, we are already quite slow. And then inside this box, you also get a plastic cover, a flexible plastic cover for the phone, which seems quite decent, but is similar to the quality which the OnePlus 8 had and the OnePlus 8 Pro had. So nothing much to talk about in this. Oh, look at me throwing things. And the famous red-white combo of the warp charging cable. And right underneath this area, you find the bulky 65-watt warp charger, which is the USP of this phone actually. So we are going to test this in a while. Well, the phone feels actually very well built in the hand. It does feel a little plasticky, but it's actually glass. But if you have held the OnePlus 8 or the OnePlus 8 Pro in your hand, then you would definitely feel a difference in this material and the feel of it. And as I have said, if I compare the material finish feel of this phone, it definitely feels more plasticky than the OnePlus 8. I mean this is glass definitely, but this feels more finished as compared to the OnePlus 8T. And this is the new camera design layout which they have put in this phone. The specs of this phone is exactly similar to OnePlus 8 and not the 8 Pro, as the same IMX586 sensor is on this phone as compared to the OnePlus 8 Pro, which has the better IMX689, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong. The phone came default with a protective layer on it, a protective guard on it. The screen, as we all know, is a flat 120Hz screen, but as you can see, there are these very minor curves on the edges, which makes the phone a little better in hand as compared to the flat screen of, say, let's say the Poco X2. And this is how it turns on. Obviously, all the phones will turn on, and if your phone doesn't turn on when you get the phone, then I think you should hop onto your computer or just go to the store from you bought the phone and get a replacement as quick as possible. And yeah, that was Captain Obvious. And as you can see, there's this SIM tray here, a USB-C and speaker grills. On the right, you have the famous ring off, ring on button and the power button. And on the left, there is these volume buttons. And on the top, you have the sensor, you have antennas and whatnot. The notch also looks of the similar size as the OnePlus 8, so nothing new here. Yep, the finish is quite glossy, so it could be a fingerprint magnet. Let me see if I rub my thumb on it, if there are any impressions. Yeah, not bad actually. Yep, it won't feel like as if it would attract a lot of smudges on it, but if you're anyway going to put a case on the phone, then these things doesn't matter. And also, before I forget, this is how the cover looks on the phone. Fits nicely as usual. There's not much of a rocket science going on here, so yep, there you go. There's that never settle imprinting on the cover. And the best thing about this cover is that it will somehow protect your lens cover, the lens bump, if you keep your phone like this, because it's clearly quite outward, as you can see, and hence it will give some sort of protection. Now when it's a flat screen, I can simply keep it like this, and because of all these bumps around the edges, I can keep my cameras safe from getting any scratches from the surface of any place where I keep the phone. I'm gonna quickly set up this phone and use it for some time and get back to you with my first impressions of the phone, because I really can't stand in this awkward posture anymore. So the animations as far as I was setting the phone feels quite fluid actually, and way more smoother than my 90Hz screen on the OnePlus 8. So yep, I'm quite impressed with that. And over the next 1 week I will be posting a lot of videos about this, about the phone, about the phone's review, the first impressions, its camera comparison with the OnePlus 8 and stuff like that, and then overall review after a few days of usage. So make sure you subscribe to get those updates too. I mean, I think you already know that. And that's it for this quick video. Do check out my other videos on OnePlus 8 and 8 Pro too. Stay safe, humans. That's all for today. Mewbot out, without my face in this video.